And welcome back to the McCarthy Athletic Center in Spokane, Washington. Gonzaga, Portland. And the start of the West Coast Conference schedule for both of these two teams. Greg Heinster and Craig Elo, we are courtside, about ready to tip it off. And Greg, I think we hear it all the time. The Achilles heel of Gonzaga is defending the three. And in rolls Portland as good as it gets when it comes to shooting the three. As we take a look at Eric Revenue, who made his money at Stanford back in the late 80s playing on the post. But that's a whole other story. Here's our starting lineups. Waterford, Stoll, Knutson, Mitrovic, and Sikma, the starters for Portland. Goodson, Grace, Sacre, Harris, and Matisse Keita.
Keita?
Yes, we're throwing Keita in there now for Gonzaga. Matisse earning the starting position after the injury to Modest Merninghoff, and he's been starting now since then, but Merninghoff is back in the lineup when we will see him before the end of the day.
Yeah, he was nursing an ankle, and that opened the door for Matisse Keita to come in and show his versatility.
Harris right away. The three-point shot from the top is good. 3-zip.
You know, that is a design play, Greg, to get Elias Harris. If he catches the ball in the trailer situation on the top and the defenders back off of him, he'll let go with the shot.
And there's the answer at the other end. And guess by who? Number 33, Nemanja Mitrovic.
Mitrovic, yeah, he's shooting 54% from the three-point land, and he's got the green light anytime he feels like he can shoot it.
That's his 47th make from behind the arc. Sacre kick out, Keita into the corner. Goodson doesn't shoot it often. Keita just traveled.
Yep. Kramer Knutson comes over, takes away his initial. He's got to stop and pop right there. Keita's got to do what you've been taught. Instead, he tried to get away, and the only way he could get away was take the suitcase with him.
And here's Sikma at the high post. Mitrovic with it. Driving with the left hand. He may have gotten away with a step. Rebounded by Knutson. He and Harris battle. Now a whistle and a foul called on number 20, Elias Harris, our first of the game.
Knutson gets the missed opportunity or the missed layup and gets Portland another opportunity, but brought the ball down. And when he brought it down, Elias Harris sticks his hands in there and goes for it. Almost draws a jump ball, but they decide it's a foul instead.
Here's Stoll driving over Keita. Missed the shot. Keita with the rebound. Near side of Goodson. Now it's Harris posting up on Sikma with the ball, but that pass took him out kind of deep. Got it to Gray. Knocked away inside by Knutson. Mitrovic picking it up for Portland. The Pilots with their first opportunity to take the lead. It's Waterford working the edge, and now he'll take it out on top.
I like the wordplay. Waterford working the edge of water.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Look out, Craig. Boy, that almost hit you in the grill again.
I tell you, we've had more opportunities to catch out errant passes this year than any time.
Eric Revenue now in his 5th season with Portland and just doing a fantastic job there for the Pilots. This was supposed to be, or at least perceived to be, a rebuilding year for Portland. I mean, they lost the likes of T.J. Campbell, Nick Rivio, Ito, and Smelders as well on the post. And lo and behold, they're 12-3, and this team is going to figure in that championship run in the West Coast Conference.
I think so. I think the schedule that they played, their 3 losses are to teams that are pretty darn good, but they have built some confidence.
There's Sikma's that great ability to offensive rebound, getting his team another shot at it. Little high-low game maybe. Nope, Knutson to Mitrovic, and now Sacre fronting the post, taking it away.
Yeah, just a bad angle. Mitrovic has got to take the ball down one more dribble to get the ball into the post.
Harris, offensive foul. That's number 2 on Harris. Elias just drops his head. He doesn't like the call. He's going to go out of the game. And Kelly Olynyk will replace the German. What do you think, Craig?
That's a tough one down there when they battle like that. Knutson had a little bit of position, but that's been one that I would have just had a no call for. I don't know. It just did not look like it was a serious enough charge.
There's Goodson taking it away from Tim Douglas, who just checked in for Portland. Gonzaga now with 3 consecutive turnovers on possession. Here's Sacre against Sigma. Sigma stopped. Sacre and now Gray. The jump shot is good, and Gonzaga leads by 2.
Yeah, well, Stevens got to create shots, and he's showed that he can do that, and that's the shot that is getting hit more in his comfort zone. Couple of dribbles, hard drive, get the defender on his heels, and then pull up.
And a foul called here on Dimitri Goodson. That's his first 3 team fouls now on Gonzaga, 2 on Harris, 1 on Goodson. And this is Jason Hannibal checking in for Portland, with Knutson going out.
Yeah, I was checking. He's one of my favorite names in the WCC, and I love saying Hannibal, but he only plays 6 minutes a game. So
I like the Jason part of it better.
Oh,
Jason Hannibal. Portland working it around. Now they go to Sigma. Little help. Goodson had it. Mitrovic took it away. Shot clock at 15. Stoll driving left hand, left it. Hannibal, left hand shot, good off the glass. Portland ties it at 5.
Now see, that was no more of a contact, although Knutson fell on Harris's than Harris's second foul. So I like the way that they just let him play like that.
Stephen Gray, jump shot, elbow. GU back out on top. Douglas with the ball, a freshman out of Cerritos, California. Can really dial up the defense for the Pilots. This is Sigma. Spins to the middle, back to the baseline, back to Douglas now, and now we got a 3-second call.
Great defense by Robert Sacre. He's playing phenomenally on both ends of the floor for the Zags, and he is doing a wonderful job of staying on his feet.
Stephen Gray finding just a little bit of space, giving Gonzaga the 2-point lead. We'll be right back.
On FSN and FSN HD.
Well, a nice start at the McCarthy Athletic Center between Gonzaga and Portland. Time now to take a look at our Northern Quest Resort and Casino keys to the game. Craig?
Well, we'll start with ball pressure. They got to be aggressive on the floor all night long. Take them out of their comfort zone with ball pressure. Second, when ball screens, this team does a lot because they got shooters coming off these screens. Show hard and recover. Change the course of the play. And the last one, be physical. Hey, this is all you want to do right there is be physical.
And the hope is you do all those three things well, Portland's not going to get hot from behind the arc.
Exactly, and those all pertain to playing. You're playing the best team in the nation, number 1 in 3-point shooting. So yeah, if you be physical with them, ball pressure, and showing all screens, that'll cover the 3-point shooting.
Stephen Gray's first attempt from behind 3. Look at that rebound by Sacre, but he traveled. So says the officials. They are Tom Wood, Frank Harvey, and James Geron tonight in Spokane. Rob didn't agree with the call.
He got a little pushed by Hannibal. He was right there, but sometimes the officials see more than what the naked eye shows us.
I want to hear Hannibal say Clarice.
Wrong Hannibal. This guy does not look like a mean bone in his body.
Good guy. Here's Knutson. On Olenek. We got a whistle. Travel called on Knutson. I tell you what, these officials are really dialed into this game, aren't they?
They do not want this game to get out of control, and that already is the 4th turnover by the Pilots, and this is good because the ball pressure is creating where they're not in their comfort zone and creating turnovers.
There's Manny Arap on the floor for Gonzaga. So is David Stockton, number 11. Stockton looking for a crease. Portland in that zone defense, Craig.
Yeah, they're usually a man-to-man team, but I think they're going to challenge Gonzaga with the outside shooting and sink back in there and take the points in the paint away.
Arap creating some space. Olenek the rebound and the putback. Gonzaga with a 4-point lead. But you can also break down the zone by a little dribble penetration as well, right?
Yeah, and you got to hit the gaps, find those lanes where you at, and then the best part about it is with Olenek and Robert in there, offensive rebounds. It's a little bit easier to go after offensive boards against a zone because there's no one to really block you out. So if you can find a little crevice in there, like Kelly did, you get yourself an extra point or an extra shot for your team.
Rogers, turnover. Portland now, I believe, with their fifth turnover of this game.
Yeah, an offensive foul is a turnover, and that's exactly right. That's 5 turnovers in 5 or 7, almost 7 minutes. So they got to do a better job of taking care of the ball because if they're losing possessions and opportunities to score, Gonzaga will.
They're losing the game.
Yeah.
Rogers picking up his first personal foul. That's the first on Portland with 13:49 to play first half.
Yeah, remember last year the Pilots had a good guard in T.J. Campbell who handled the duties, and this is a younger group out there. Jared Stoll's usually a guy that came off the bench for the Pilots.
Olenek. Fake, dives to the middle, left hand, missed it. Tipped it back, won't go. Arop with the rebound, knocked to the floor, foul called. That's what I like about this Gonzaga team, 0-10, 0-11.
And
they really crash the boards well, Chris.
They do. They are a good, second, third, fourth opportunities for the Zags because of the effort that they put in on crashing the boards. And right now with Manny and Kelly in there, you got 2 guys that really go after the boards on the offensive side.
That foul called on Jared Stoll, who just fell down. Stockton lines up the 3 and missed it long. Stoll with the long rebound, and now in transition. He'll fire the 3. Boy, he doesn't miss many of those. Open 3s in transition. Long pass, a rock, and he's fouled.
David Stockton doing a nice job again. This young man is becoming a fan favorite, and he helped his cause the other night hitting that long 3-pointer here.
At half, yeah.
At half, and well deserving of being on the floor because of making plays like you just saw. He's got the ball in the outlet from the defensive rebound, head up, looking down the court.
That foul called on Derek Rogers, his second, team's third. Arop hits the first. Fans all season long stop by the Gonzaga display at participating Yolks Fresh Markets to pick up your Gonzaga game day supplies, perfect for watching the game. One lucky shopper each week will win tickets to see the Zags live. That's the Gonzaga game day supplies promotion only at Yolks Fresh Markets. Arop converting both, and Gonzaga with a 6-point lead, the largest of the game. Tim Douglas handling the ball, threw it away. Tried to get it to Mitrovic, but missed him too high. I'm not sure Al Toon could have brought that one down. Maybe Harold Carmichael. Gonzaga on a 6-0 run with a timeout on the floor, 13:04 to play.
Yeah, Coach Eric over there is not going to give up on his team so quickly because he's wanting to take a 30-second timeout to get these guys under control. Waterford that time penetrates, leaves his feet, and makes an errant pass. He knows how many turnovers his team has. That was number 6 for him, and he's trying to straighten that out right now.
Yeah, Portland turning the ball over 6 times. They're shooting just 33%. Is that Gonzaga defense at work?
I think so. I think the whole mentality at shoot-around this morning was ball pressure, get up on, be physical with them, take away things to get them out of their comfort zone, because if you get them out of their comfort zone, that's what's going to happen. They're going to cause turnovers because this is a young team.
Gonzaga 4 of 9 from the floor. Portland off to a 2 of 6 start. But those 6 turnovers, Gonzaga with 4 turnovers.
Yeah, it's going both ways, but right now the ones that Portland has 6 turnovers and 8 possessions, and they only got 1 field goal out of all of that. So they got to really take care of the ball.
Sam Dower blocked from behind by Kramer Knutson. You can't talk enough about what Portland lost last year to graduation. Campbell, Rivio, both were all West Coast Conference performers. Taishi Ito, really good guard coming off the bench. He actually started a lot of games in his career. And Robin Smelders, a really good post player, now playing professionally in Germany. And Dower inside with the left hand. And here it is, Portland again. 12 and 3. I mean, their only losses to Kentucky, Washington State, and Washington, all ranked or soon to be ranked teams. I think Washington State may be ranked before the season's end.
Yeah, they played a kind of lax schedule other than those 3 that you talked about.
Sikma Knutson, the offensive rebound. And that ends the drought for Portland.
Yeah, they needed that, and that was off of a miss. So, the offense is still struggling, trying to get the sets run and score the basketball.
Dower with a double team. Can he finish into the corner to Arop? Got Mitrovic in the air. Manny kick out. Here's